If you have been fat your whole life, getting lean is going to fix your mental health. And you might be thinking like, oh shit, how could he say that? How could he say such a thing? You know, so insensitive. But dude, if a small part of that message resonated with you and you kind of went, you know what? That is probably true. You are who I'm looking for. I've been fat my whole life prior to 18, 19 years old. Before that, I was above 30% body fat easily. I weighed up to like 107 kg. And the treatment I had from people, I was ostracized in secondary school when I was like around 15, 16. I lost all my friends in 1 year straight just because, you know, they were outside of my vicinity and nobody bothered to come back and check up on me because I provided no value to them. I had no friends, no girls were attracted towards me. Nobody really wanted to hang out with me. I mean, there was really no reason to because all I did was play video games all day and ate a bunch of junk food. When you're fat, there's something within you that knows that you are delusional for the things you have. There's something in you that knows that you don't deserve to attract girls. There's something in you that knows that you don't deserve social status and social respect, even though you desire it, even though you have a little bit of ego and confidence within you because of your baseline level of capability. You believe that you deserve those things too, right? I deserve love too. But a small part of you really rejects that because you look in the mirror severely unsatisfied with how you look. The image you carry of yourself in your own head is completely different from who you see in the mirror. And that dissonance, that understanding that you could be so much better if you would just try, it just fucks with you, whether you like it or not. It will fuck with you so badly. And that's why it is so important to get lean. And that is why it's so important to be presentable, to have a good physique, especially as a guy. We watch all these TV shows and anime and romance shows of good-looking people finding good-looking other people have a relationship and things like that. We see very competent individuals with beautiful physiques and you know they're doing absolute wonders inside the show, and we put ourselves in those situations. But when we look at ourselves in the mirror, we understand that we are just not somebody who is capable of those things. And whether you like it or not, that will fuck with us internally really badly. And that's why it's important for you to stop making excuses and start taking action instead. Your mental health isn't what is stopping you. Your lack of action is what is causing your terrible mental health. And if you can shift that to taking action, dude, your life will change in a ridiculous fashion. If you can get down to 15% body fat for the first time when you've been above 20% your entire life, it's just gonna feel absolutely different. You'll look at yourself impressed and you'll be admiring yourself, you'll be proud of yourself because you know how much work it takes to get there. And losing weight is something incredibly simple, but it is not easy. It is so simple, but to have the commitment to stick to those certain habits every single day when nobody's watching, when nobody cares, when nothing changes day to day, or nothing drastic at least, nobody notices changes until a select period of time. To keep those habits up, wow, dude, difficult. And you would find the need to kind of show off your process. You find the need to kind of, you know, scream to the world that, oh, I'm working on this, and you find that actually reduces your progress. And then you find that people find every way to shame you for trying to eat healthier. You find that on your way up, there's so many people who will stand in your way. So many people who stop you from eating protein, question if the things you're doing is right, tell you that, oh, I have more fun eating junk food, so I wouldn't want to do that. Tell you that, oh, I eat junk food, I can still maintain good shape. Telling you that a little bit of sugar is fine. Telling you all of the above to distract you from your goal, from your purpose. Even though you know that getting lean is what you want and what you need right now. And getting lean would change your life entirely in every aspect, dude. Oh my god. I can't even begin to. There's no way to fully encapsulate how much getting lean would change your life. It's absolutely ridiculous. And take it for somebody who's been incredibly fat before. You know, I remember things like in school where we will play sports and people will look at me and go, you know, Vernon, you just stand there, don't do anything, because I was bringing them down. I was fat and useless, and I had no physical stature to defend myself when I'm being ostracized and called out like that. The way people would take advantage of me by being kind to me and then asking me to do things for them. It's all in the little things. the little sly ways they would make fun of me, just because I had no competence and capability to defend myself. Becoming somebody who is fit, become somebody of social stature, somebody who's built a decent physique and who can speak well and carry himself well, because of the confidence is built by self-investment, then the treatment you get is absolutely different. And those little things that you used to worry about no longer become a worry, because now that you are committed to a goal, all those things kind of lose its importance, and you understand that each week you're going to get better and better. So what's the point of worrying about the struggles you have today? Getting lean is one of those things that is incredibly high leverage. It's something that you would never regret. If you dropped everything else and only focused on your physique, if you're somebody who's above 25% body fat or things like that, for 6 months, and you only focus on your physique, you don't care about your studies, your money, your all of the above, and you just focus on your physique, you're not going to regret it. If that's your sole priority and you actually made the change, and you look in the mirror looking drastically different, you look muscular, you look athletic, you look built, you look lean, your face is chiseled, you're healthy, there's no eye bags under your eyes, you get sunlight every day, you get a shit ton of steps every day, you feel fucking amazing. If moving around feels so much easier, when you stand upright, your shoulders are in the right place and you feel powerful as fuck, and you know that you can handle, whatever the world throws against you, physically or mentally. When you have that feeling within you, oh my fucking god, baby. Oh my god. Priceless. Absolutely priceless. From there, as you achieve the physique, and as you move towards whatever goals you have, as you just keep getting better, the life around you will just completely change. The social respect will come and find you. The girls will come and find you on its own by you just focusing on what is important to you. And right now, if you are fat, I'm telling you that it's getting lean. Dude, when it comes to mental health, if you try to keep thinking about it, keep journaling about it, keep meditating on it, keep trying to think through whatever problem you have, it is not going to work. And believe me, I've been there. I have over 800 entries, about 750 entries in my journal, from just journaling every single day for 2 to 3 years on end. And at first, yes, it did help, but dude, at some point it became trying to outthink my problems, and that was just not going to work at all. That's like asking a cocaine addict to outsniff their cocaine addiction. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. What you need to do is stop thinking about thinking and take action. You need to be moving. When nothing else changes, you start with what you can change, and that is your body. You can definitely change your body, because it is physics, it is thermodynamics, it's impossible for you to do the right things and not get a better body and not improve your physique. It's impossible, because it's basic biology. When you focus on what you can change, when you focus on taking action, shit happens. Dude, if nothing moves, nothing moves. If you're not changing anything right now, nothing's going to change. And if you keep trying to overthink all your mental problems without taking action, nothing is going to change. Absolutely nothing. In life, as a dude, we have to be some level of, we have to outmatch other men in some things. We can't be the incapable, incompetent guy, the harmless guy, the only prides himself of being virtuous and thoughtful guy, and nothing else going for him. Anyone can be nice. There's no value in being nice, because anyone can pretend to be nice. There's no value in being nice. You won't have the things you want from being nice. And of course, maybe being nice itself, because you're a good person, is something that you want to do itself. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Go ahead and do that. But I'm just telling you, being nice is not going to change your situation. It's not going to make people, it's not going to make you attractive. It's not going to make the world bend into your favor. It's not going to get you the things that you genuinely want. But taking action and starting by getting lean, by changing, the vessel that you operate, that's going to do something. That's going to do something crazy. So you got this. Go after it.